Hi friends, today I will be talking about how to update or renew I-94 in USA. You might already know that you get I-94 when you first enter the country USA at the port of entry, and it will get updated every time you go out of US and come back at the port of entry. I-94 expiry date will be either your petition date or your passport expiry date, whichever is lesser. My I-94 was getting expired in July because my passport was valid till July, so I had to renew my I-94. I had traveled from Bangalore to Atlanta, and I'm staying in Atlanta, so I was looking for the option to renew my I-94 date somewhere nearby, near to Atlanta. Now let's talk about the importance of I-94. I-94 date is the one which tells you for how long you can stay in US. If you are staying in the US and if you want to apply for SSN or driving license, you need a valid I-94. When you apply for driving license, they are going to give you the DL, and its date depends on the I-94 date. If your I-94 is getting expired in 3 months, you will get the DL for only for 3 months. Many people might be having this question whether they can update or renew I-94 in nearby airport or Sentry enrollment centers. The answer is no. It's not possible to update your I-94 expiry date in the nearby airport or Sentry enrollment center. Many people say that they did it in the nearby, they went to airport and they did it just in the airport. I guess that is not true. Actually, you have to go out of United States to update your I-94 expiry date. Even if you go out of the United States and come back at the port of entry, even the officers are not authorized to update your I-94 expiry date. So they need your fingerprints, and they take your fingerprints, and once they take your fingerprints they will get the access to update your I-94 expiry date. So if you are thinking whether you can update somewhere nearby airport, it's not possible. If you want to update anything other than expiry date in your I-94, it's very easy. There is a place called Deferred Inspections site, and these offices will be there in different states across the US. In the Atlanta, the so I had to go to Deferred Inspection office, which is nearby. That it was there in 157 Tradeport Drive. I have mentioned this address here, and if you are staying in some other state, you can go to any deferred inspection site like which is nearby, and I have provided the link in the description. You can go through the link, and like you can find the details like where exactly you have to go, and the hours of operation is from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. Currently there is a coronavirus situation going on, and because of those COVID situation, the offices were closed, and currently they are just asking everyone to send a mail to this email ID provided, like I94atl at cbp.dhs.gov. If you just send your email that you want to update your name or class of admission, or yeah, like anything other than I-94 expiry date, they are just going to correct it just through email, and you don't have to go to the office. In fact, my class of admission was mentioned as L1A, as I had traveled to Atlanta through L1B. So it was wrong, and I just sent them a mail. I had to send my passport, my I-94 number, and my petition, and they just corrected it in like 4 or 5 days. So if you want to just update anything other than expiry date, it is much easier. My I-94, which was getting expired in July 2020, and COVID-19 cases were more in the US, and it was little difficult for me. The best option which was available for me was going to Texas border, which is the nearest port of entry from Atlanta. So I plan to book a flight from Atlanta to Laredo, Texas. Uh, so Laredo Airport was the nearest airport to the CBP, which is there in the Texas border. This is my flight itinerary, and if you see, I luckily I got the flight in the same day that morning I went uh, from home, and night I came back, and yeah, I just completed it in one day. So from Laredo Airport, the CBP office was like just 15 minutes drive. I went through Uber cab. Uh, After reaching Laredo Airport, I took a Uber and I reached that CBP office. I'm going to share you the exact address where you need to go in Texas, like the CBP office address. This is the CBP office address near the Texas border. So this is where exactly you need to go if you want to renew your I-94 date. If you are going during this COVID situation, please visit this website. I am going to link this website in the description as well. When I when I plan to go to Texas in May, there was a quarantine, 14 days quarantine in Texas site where they mention if there is any quarantine or any restrictions, or if there is like if you are allowed to enter through flight, or if there is any flight restrictions. So everything will be mentioned in this website. And also I called this number ending with 930 before going there, and I just called that CBP officer and I confirmed that they are doing this I-94 renewal, and they are going to let me inside the country once I cross the border. These are the documents which is required for I-94 renewal. I carried these three documents, I-797. I guess even if you are H1B or L1B, this is the mandatory document. Even old and new passport you have to carry, and one more thing is you have to carry US address proof. Either it will be like utility bills or lease agreement or driving license, wherever your address is mentioned. So these three documents you have to carry. Now I'm going to show you few pictures I have taken near the Texas border, so which might help you to renew your I-94 when you visit there. This is the picture when we are reaching the Texas border where we can renew I-94. You can see these three flags and that red indication. There is a toll gate, that is where you need to go. See, you can see the people who are going from the right side. So you have to go further, and you have to go towards Mexico. And when you go further, you can see Mexico border, and there is a big building where they will be written Mexico, and you can see many vehicles will be coming from there. These are the vehicles which are coming from Mexico, and when you go from right side, you can see the right lane which is empty now, but many people will be going. This right lane is where you can go to Mexico, and this left lane where people are standing are those people who are coming from Mexico. So this is a bridge. This is called like bridge one, and this is where you have to like cross from right side to the left. If you see, there is a small gate which I have shown in arrow. That is where you have to cross from the right lane to the left, where you can see the people now. And when you are crossing, when you open the gate and when you are crossing, there will be a CBP officer standing there, and he or she might ask you why you are entering the left lane. So we just told them that we have to renew I-94, and so they just check your passport and they will let you in. This is the final point, the port of entry, where the officer will check the people who are entering into the US. You can see the toll gate where the officer is standing. There are 3 to 4 toll gates in each lane. An officer is standing on. He will check for your passport and he will let you inside the US. That is where you have to tell them that you came here for I-94 extension. So they will take your documents and they will take you inside the office where you can see the tall tower. There the CPP office is there, and they will check your petition, passport, and they will collect your fingerprints. After uh, after they verify your documents, they are going to renew your I-94 date, and so your new date will be as per the petition or the passport date, whichever is the lesser date. They may ask you few questions when they are verifying your documents. It will be same as the time when you enter the US from a different country. Also, after updating your I-94, on once you come out of the CBP office, you can check your I-94 date, which is the like renewed date in the online, and it will be updated immediately. So you can make sure that your I-94 is updated as soon as you come out of the CBP office once you cross this toll gate. That's it. Thank you for watching the video. If you have any questions, please leave your questions in the comment section below.